Have you ever wondered why it's tough to stay positive? By the way, this is the audience participation part, huh? You know, you would think someone like myself, who'd been standing up in front of audiences since he was 22 years old, giving the message that happiness is your choice, you'd think I'd have gotten it by now, wouldn't you? Huh, wouldn't you? I struggle every day.
Wow. Struggle.
No, every day.
Every day.
And there's nobody on the planet that's heard this stuff as much as me. Because every time I give a speech, I got to listen to it. So I started doing some research. I started doing some studying. I started to say, you know, there's got to be a reason why it's tough to stay positive. And there is. It's called the reticular activating system. How many have ever heard of the reticular activating system? Great! It's about the size of a $50, for those of you who remember what a $50 is. It resides in the back of your skull, and it forces you to focus on what has changed, what is different, what do we need to survive. Let me give you an example. You put a child on a kitchen floor, what does the child find?
Crumbs,
dirt, cat food, Cheerios. The child will look at the floor, and the child's attention, the child's self-motivation goes towards what doesn't fit the pattern. Everybody try right now. Just look to the floor. Oh, look at that spot, look at that spot, look at that spot, look at that spot. Think about this. You cannot not look at what doesn't fit the pattern. Here's another example. You get a new car. You get a ding on your car. Oh. For the next 2 weeks, when you walk to that car, what do you look at?
The ding.
Can you stop yourself?
No.
If it's on the passenger side, what do? You walk around. You will call strangers out of the parking lot to ruminate with you over this thing. I just got this car 2 weeks ago. I think all new cars should come pre-dinged as a service from the dealer. Oh, here it is. Get over it. Or how about this? You get an outfit, and you're looking good. And you get a little spot on your outfit. I mean, it's a little spot. You don't wear clothes with spots on it, do you? You have a Tide stick in your purse, don't you? Ah, look at this. See, I got a spot. Look at that spot. Oh, it's a spot. I'm going to hold it in the light so I can see it better. It's called the reticular activating system. And when we were hunter-gatherers, a lot longer we were farmers, our job was to look at the woods. If the woods would change, it could be food or...
enemy.
We could be food. So we have this instinct, we have this programming, we have our humanness that forces us to focus on what has changed, what is different, what do we need to survive. So if you're going to work on being more positive, you must force yourself on a regular basis to override your humanness and count your blessings. If you don't have your health, does anything else matter?
No.
If the people we love don't have their health, does anything else matter? If you've lost hope or faith, does anything else matter? There's a French philosopher who said, we are not human beings that have spiritual experiences. He said, we're spiritual beings, and we're just having a human experience. Thanks.